It's long overdue. But let's get to the schedule, man. Yeah, what's going on, Philly fans? Your boy Philly Fresh reporting for duty. And today I'm gonna get to the schedule, man. See what this thing look like. I know what it look like, but we're gonna break it down together. Let's go. Week 1. Y'all already know what's going on. Washington. That's a dub. Need I say more? I'm gonna break down the do's and don'ts later on in this video. So we ain't got get into that one. Atlanta Falcons kind of iffy. We going up there. They owe us revenge for the last 2 years, so I got an asterisk next to that one. I feel as though I know that we can win, but it's just gonna be a whole lot going on up there. So we might take that L. We might lose. So I'm gonna have as 1-1 for right now. Then we go to Detroit. I think we blow them out. I don't think Matt Patricia's a good coach. They don't really got nothing offensively. Matt Stafford, he's big on numbers, but not on wins. So I think we take care of him. I think we sack him about 3-4 times, but I get into that later during week 3. Week 4, Green Bay. See, I was kind of iffy on either taking Atlanta or taking Green Bay because I think we beat one of these teams. And it's crazy that they both away. This is probably the two of the 3 toughest games on our schedule. And both of them is away. That kind of hurts. But I think we beat Green Bay. So that put us at 3-1 for the first part of the season. Next, we got the Jets. I don't really think that. I think their defense is stout. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think that they can stick with us. They guards. I mean, not they guards. They cornerbacks is kind of small. We a big team. Yeah, they're gonna run the ball, but I think we're gonna lead the league. If not lead the league, but be top 3 and stopping the run. So it's gonna be hard for Le'Veon to get off. So I say that's a win. Vikings. I think we take care of them again. They got us last year. We owed them. Kirk Cousins overrated. I think so. So I think we take care of him. Carson wasn't 100% last time he played them dudes, and it still came down to a fumble at the end last year. So I feel as though we get our revenge. Dallas. We usually beat them at Dallas. Last year Carson again wasn't 100%. I'm not going to keep blaming it just on Carson. There was a lot of things that was going on. But let's not forget that Dak Prescott took our 3rd string cornerbacks and had to beat us in overtime on a lucky play that Rasul could have. It was a bad throw. If anybody remember, it was a bad throw that Rasul could have picked, and I think it would have been a pick 6. Omari probably would have hunted them down, but who knows? It was a bad throw, and once again, it was against our 3rd string corners. We had dudes like Hawkins out there getting smoked and all that, and I think that's a dub. Bills. I don't even need to say too much about that. That's a dub. Chicago comes back here. They came here in 2017, got destroyed. It's a different team, different coach. I understand that, but I think we beat them again. So what that put us at? That put us at that's week 9. I think we 8-1. Patriots. It's gonna be a tough game, but they come here, so I'm gonna give us a dub. Put us at 9-1. Detroit. I mean, not Detroit. I'm sorry, Seattle. We owe them, man. And every time we play them, we play y'all up in Seattle. You know, the 12th man and all that. They get all rowdy up there. I think we beat them again, man. I mean, well, I think we finally beat them because they always get the best of us for some reason. We finally get to live, and we do it every 4 years, but we finally get to live again how Tom Brady lives, man. He could just put 6 wins up there and there every season. They might hit some miracle stuff on him like they did last year, in Miami, and they might lose 1 game, but it's almost guaranteed 5-1, 6-1 every time them dudes, every year that you can mark it down. They playing the worst division, and we playing that division. It's a shame we only get to play them 4 times, and Tom Brady get to play them 6 times, but it is what it is. So we got Miami week 13. I think that's a dub. Giants. I think that's a dub. This might be crazy to y'all because right now I got us at 13-1. I think we take a step back and we start feeling ourselves a little bit, and we get G-checked by the Washington Redskins. And I think Haskins will be playing by then. I think he'll be playing by week 10. I think we take a loss, just a G-check. Nothing crazy like we get blown out or anything, but I think we take a little loss and, you know, get our heads back on straight, kind of like what happened in Seattle in 2017. We took that loss and, you know, it got our head on straight. So I think we take that loss. I think we might lose the Dallas the second game, and then we beat the Giants. So I got us going 14. I got us going 14-2, man. I know that's a broad prediction. It's a couple games on here that I think can go either way. I think the Patriots game can go either way. I think the Chicago game can go either way, and I think the Seattle game can go either way. So the worst I got is like 12-4, 13-3. But as y'all just heard my predictions, I got us at 14-2, man. Yeah, let's get to the do's and don'ts of this game now, man. Philadelphia Eagles versus Washington. I don't call them their name, man. I just call them Washington Football Team. Racist slur to me, but we ain't gonna get into that. That's for another day. So the do's. Start fast. Offense. We gotta start fast. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Oh man, they ain't playing the preseason together. Too talented for that, man. These dudes is too big, too fast, too strong. Yeah, you wanna have Carson get some fast throughs, get the ball out of his hand real fast, get him something easy to get him to a rhythm. Yeah, I'm cool with that. But we're not gonna act like we're gonna run the ball 10 times in 13 plays or something. That's not what we do. That's not what we built for, and it ain't gonna happen. Don't Carson Wentz. You cannot hold that ball too long. This front seven it's a good start for us. It's a good wake up call after this preseason that you didn't play any snaps in, because you need this test. But you can't let them dudes. You cannot let them dudes get you. I ain't gonna say startled, but you can't let them dudes have you thinking that you can't trust your players. That's what they there for. That's what they getting paid for. Get them the ball. Dudes, run the ball in the red zone. Run the ball in the red zone. I don't care about their front seven. Our lineman is big enough to get our what you calls in the backfield. You want to hold time of possession, because we don't know exactly what this defense is going to do. We don't even know exactly who's playing and who's not playing. So once I figure that out, I could probably give a better evaluation, but I really think we need to let the defense settle in for the first game. Try to have ball control. At the same time, you can start fast, but then, you know, wind them down. That's all you gotta do, man. Around the third quarter, I say we probably be up, if not 2 touchdowns, a touchdown, a field goal. Probably be up 10. So, yeah, milk the clock at the second half. I'm gonna say this, corners. Don't go for the double move, man. Don't go for the double move, man. Case Keenum got an okay arm. He can get the ball down there. He can get the ball downfield, as you've seen in the what's it called, the Miracle in Minnesota or whatever. You see he can throw the ball deep. Don't get caught on these double moves, man. Because you gotta trust that defensive line that he's getting the ball out quick. If he's not getting the ball out quick, then just stick with your man. You don't gotta jump no routes unless you see that ball coming. So don't get hit with no double moves. I know Jalen ain't playing, but he's not the only one that get hit with double moves. Doug Peterson. I need you to call the plays. I don't really trust Mike Groh. Maybe he get better, maybe he don't. But I don't really trust him right now. So maybe you let him call the second half or a quarter or something like that, just to test him out, see how he feeling in games, in game adjustments. But Doug, I need you to call the plays. I don't really got no more don'ts. I do got a last do though, and that's a Jim Schwartz. What you need to do is evaluate what's going on in games. Meaning, if your fast cornerback is getting put on a big wide receiver, you need to switch him. If Ronald Darby is being played by a big receiver, then you need to make sure Rasul, they need to switch. They need to follow they suit that they good at. If Rasul's on a fast receiver, you need to put Ronald Darby on that receiver. Use your defensive cornerbacks to their strength, because that's a lot of the reasons why we be getting burnt. That's a lot of the reasons why jump balls don't come down our way, because you got the small guys and they're going to get exploited. Use your defensive players to the best of their ability. You're a good defensive coach, I understand all that, but when it comes to in-game adjustments, I don't think you really that good. That's why you ain't make it in Detroit. Y'all know what it is, man. Listen, man, hit the like, hit the subscribe, man. I'm working to try to get y'all non-stop videos. I need y'all support, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Only take y'all 5 seconds, man. Y'all know what it is. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all.